Hi, my name is Lorenzo Azar Banks, your friendly neighborhood superhero lawyer and law partner at the law offices of Banks Gillette. And today I'm doing another video response to a question that we get posted so often to our social media handles and certainly when people call into the office because we do so much family and divorce and custody law. And the question goes something like this: Lorenzo, my child's mother and I, my child's father and I, we did an out-of-court custody agreement for our child because we didn't want to have to pay lawyers to deal with custody issues of the kiddo. Is that agreement enforceable? Okay, so the short answer is yes. However, see, there's a big however with this yes. It's true that out-of-court custody agreements in Oklahoma are enforceable. However, a judge may void your agreement if the judge determines that your agreement is not in the best interest of your child. Bottom line, folks, is that out-of-court custody agreements, they're great until they're not so great, until they don't work, you see? And the only option is when somebody fails to abide by the terms of your out-of-court custody agreement, is to go into court. And then when you go into court, a judge is going to look at your agreement and determine whether or not he or she is going to accept your agreement or come up with something completely different because they've deemed your agreement not to be in the best interest of your child. This is why I always say, save yourself the headache. Skip the step of trying to come up with an out-of-court custody agreement. I know it sounds like I'm trying to sell you something, but I've seen this way too many times where people are frustrated and they end up right back in court anyway when the out-of-court custody agreement fails. Call me. Let's sit down, let's get your agreement on paper and get that in front of a judge to sign. Or if judge does not want to sign it because it's not in the best interest of your child, have the court come up with a custody agreement or arrangement. And then we know that that has the full force of law since the judge has signed it. And we know for certain that that particular custody arrangement is enforceable. So last thing that I want us to take away from this video, for those of us who have our out-of-court custody agreements written down, signed by both parents, and notarized, good job. I'm impressed. However, notaries do not have the powers of a judge. You know how I know this? Because I'm a notary. Notaries are there to verify signatures to prevent fraud in these types of situations. So just because you have a notary signature and stamp at the bottom of your out-of-court custody agreement, it does not make your out-of-court custody agreement any more valid or more likely that a judge will accept it. Once again, my name is Lorenzo Azar Banks, your friendly neighborhood superhero lawyer and law partner in the offices of Banks Gillette. You can reach us at Banks Gillette through any of the mediums that I'm flashing across the screen right now. Please feel free to like, subscribe, follow us on our social media handles, as well as if you're trying to reach me in particular and I'm out of the office, I'm in court or it's after hours, you can always reach this superhero lawyer on his bat phone, also known as his cell phone. I'm flashing that across the screen, and as well as feel free to like, subscribe, follow me on my personal social media platforms. So I hope this was informative. You all take care of those babies. We'll see you next time.